Today's adventure takes us all the way to the northern tip of the Outer Banks, where the road doesn't end. It just turns into sand. Sounds dreamy, right?
Don't you need a permit, they said? You're supposed to let out air and all.
Pump our tires back up.
Oh, he's still back at Molly.
Yeah.
No, we're not gonna get stuck. This is what it felt like when I was driving on ice.
Oh, we gave beach driving a shot, and yep, instantly got ourselves stuck.
Oh, she.
Are we stuck?
Megan, relax. This is all part of the fun. Come on.
You're supposed to get out of here.
I don't know. That's probably why he told you to turn around. Reagan, just relax. We're not stuck. Don't worry. See, look, looks like that Jeep is stuck too.
But after a little trial and error, and a little backing up, little moving forward, little this, little that, and maybe a few choice words.
Oh, come on.
We managed to dig out and get back on the road.
Come on, great baby, come on, great baby, you can do it, you can do it. All right, she did it. Yay, great baby. Woohoo! Yeah, Daddy! See, I told you Daddy could do it.
That red Jeep behind us, though, let's just say they weren't quite so lucky. After barely clawing our way out of the sand trap up north, we decided to play it safe and head south along the Outer Banks. Our next stop, the Currituck Lighthouse. A quick visit, but totally worth it for the views and the history. And this time, no sand shovels required. We spent the last 2 nights here at Oregon Inlet Campground. Now, it's part of the national system, and so you make your reservations on recreation.gov. And this is a great little campground. There's quite a few spots. There's the site that we're in has water and electric. I'd say about maybe 40% of the sites here are water and electric. There's a whole section, A section, that's strictly for tents only. And then there's the B and the C section. And about half of B and C sections have water and electric. No sites have sewer, so you don't have that option. There is a dump station across the highway, and there's also water fill stations. So if you're in a site that you don't have water or electric, you can fill up your holding tank, your freshwater holding tank across the street. They have dump station, fresh water. Now this is a great little campground. You'll see on reviews that the roads are narrow, and that is absolutely true. The roads are narrow, but no problem navigating the roads. We have a 46-foot fifth wheel here and a long bed pickup truck. No problem navigating the roads. You come in, pull around. All the sites are angled properly, so when you pull forward ahead of your site, then you can back in easily. There's no trees in this area, so you don't have to worry about any kind of obstructions whatsoever. So pulling your big rig in, no problem whatsoever. Now this campground is close to Nags Head, and we're on the Outer Banks of North Carolina. The Wright Brothers Museum at Kitty Hawk or Kill Devil Hills, which one you want to go with. They're the same general area. It's about 10 minutes up the road north of here. What we did was we drove up and down the Outer Banks yesterday. We went all the way north to the very end where you can't drive anymore unless you want to drive on the beach. And then we drove all the way down south as far as we can go to Hatteras, Cape Hatteras. And we saw 3 different lighthouses. We saw Currituck Lighthouse, we saw Body Lighthouse, and then we saw Cape Hatteras Lighthouse. And very, very interesting lighthouses to see. We did not climb up any. One of them, the Currituck Lighthouse, you can pay. I believe it was $13 to climb up to the top of that one. Body Island, you have to make a reservation through recreation.gov. It's a same-day reservation, but you have to be able to get on in the morning, make your reservation for one of the. I guess they only do certain amount of people going up there. Currituck Lighthouse was you pay right then and there, and you can go up. There was no restrictions on how many people. Now, Cape Hatteras Lighthouse was it's under construction. It's closed right now. In fact, there's scaffolding. It's not even recognizable. It's been stripped of all its paint, and they're just doing some major refurbishments on it. It's not supposed to open up again until 2026. So maybe next year when we come back, we might be able to check that one out. Today we're packing up. We're going to head on out. We're going to go down to the ferry, and we're going to take the ferry to Ocracoke Island. So that'll be interesting. We're going to take this 46-foot fifth wheel on an auto ferry out of Hatteras down to Ocracoke, and got a couple of nights at Journeyman's Campground on Ocracoke Island. So that'll be fun. We'll check out the island and see what all there is to do and see there for a couple of nights.
We just left our campground, the Oregon Inlet in Nags Head, and we're heading on to a ferry with our monster rig. That is the crazy thing. Super excited to see how that happens and what goes on. I've never done this. I've never brought a car on a ferry, never done anything like this. Have you?
Yeah, when I lived in North Carolina, I've brought cars on ferry. I even brought a tent trailer on a ferry. I've never brought a big rig like this on a ferry, but I have towed a trailer onto a ferry. This exact ferry, actually, we're going from Hatteras to Ocracoke Island. So I've done that before, and then when we leave in a couple of days, we're going to go from Ocracoke Island. We're going to take a different ferry to Cedar Island. That's a longer ferry. This ferry is about an hour, roughly. And then the next one that we go on in a couple of days is going to be a little over 2 hours, like 2 hours and 15 minutes. So be a nice little ride. You pull on. Well, from what I remember, I mean, this was 20 plus years ago, 25 years ago, something like that. Last time I've been on this thing, but you will pull on, we'll get out of the vehicle, we'll go inside and hang out for an hour.
Hopefully they have coffee, because we are in dire need of coffee. Here's the big boy.
Over there.
To the right, to the right.
Try to aim her up dead center on that yellow line.
Okay. Oh, on the line? Okay.
Yeah, dead center on that line.
Dead center. All right, dead center, dude. Watch the chick, man. She's directing you.
All right, we are gonna go check out Ocracoke Village. We're gonna ride our bikes downtown, go check it out. There's a museum down there, some shops and things like that. We'll come along with us on this bike ride and we'll see what there is to see. Little town of Ocracoke.
I don't even.
All right. Turn. On Ocracoke Island, we swapped 4 wheels for 2 and explored the island by bike. Along the way, we stopped at the Preservation Society Museum, also known as the David Williams House, to take a step back in time and learn a little about the island's history. A slower pace, some local charm, and way fewer chances of getting stuck in the sand. It's like this is a replica of an old kitchen back in the day, back in the 1800s. It's what they would have for a kitchen. So they got a sink here with a hand pump and an old stove. Maybe not the 1800s because there's a refrigerator. Could be an icebox though. It's like there's an old anchor over here.
Next up on our Ocracoke bike ride, the Light Station. Built in the 1820s, and guess what? It's still standing strong and doing its job. Meanwhile, we couldn't even make it 20 feet onto the beach without getting stuck. Safe to say, the lighthouse has us beat in the reliability department.
All that biking worked up an appetite, so we grabbed lunch at Smacnally's. Great food, perfect views, and best of all, we didn't need 4-wheel drive to reach our table. Are you hungry, Reagan?
I'm starving.
So what are you gonna get? Are you gonna get a Coke or are you gonna get a Shirley Temple?
Shirley Temple.
I have a Coke for you.
Thank you very
I
much.
have a pink lemonade for you.
Is that good? I think somebody likes the lemonade. Is that yummy? He just gave me the side eye. Dude, that was the best look on his face of like, excuse me, sir, that was my drink.
Oh, here comes the picture.
Oh, goodness. Oh, my word. Thank you so much.
All right, we got a pitcher of mimosas. Gotta pour from the side. Nope, because I'm making a mess too.
Oh, good. So not just me.
Cheers.
All right. Reagan eating some calamari. Whoa, don't waste it. She's about to waste this good calamari. What's wrong with her?
I like this.
It's perfectly breaded, not too over breaded, and the sauce they give you kind of got a little kick to it and not rubbery at all.
I got onion rings, and this is what I got. Jumbo.
That's a big onion ring.
I made a cut it.
Did you get crab cakes?
Mm-hmm. Crab cakes, hush puppies, and fries, and full flat.
Here I go.
Your first bite?
You want some ketchup to dip?
It's a little like I taste more the fries than anything. I wouldn't take my favorite. I wouldn't say it's the best one I ever had, but it's good.
And I got some shrimp. A shrimp platter.
I just want
Hush puppies. Onion ring or French fries.
to do that.
To work off our Smacnally's lunch, we wrapped up the day with an easy walk along the Hammock Hills Nature Trail. Peaceful, shaded, and full of coastal views, it was the perfect way to end the day. And best of all, not a grain of sand deep enough to get stuck in. Those little nature trails, short little loop. It goes out. There's a parking area that you park at, and then you go take a little loop. We have already gone halfway. Takes you out. There's a bench, little area to sit and overlook the Pamlico Sound and the salt marshes, and then you continue on. So it's an easy hike. It's flat, and just a nice little hike amongst the pine trees. Lots of pine cones everywhere. Sticks for the kids to pick up and play with. It's a nice little place to bring your family. Great place for family, even with very young kids. It's easy walk.
We got nowhere to be, just a slow dance with the summer heat. The world outside can't wait a few, 'cause right now we got nothing else to do.
That's a wrap on our Outer Banks adventure, where we managed to get stuck, unstuck, and thankfully stayed on solid ground for the rest of the day. If you had fun tagging along, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's next, because up ahead, we're taking our RV on a huge ferry. And let's just say it's still a very tight squeeze.
We got nowhere to be, got nowhere